for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Ultra rising. Greetings, family. Let's go on and tap in for today's lecture. Excuse me if you hear the voices in the background, man. That's out of my control. Before we get started, I want to say thank you for everybody's patience. As always, I want to say thank you for your cash apps and your help. If you have sent any contributions thus far, I appreciate you greatly. And you can definitely know that your contributions are definitely going to be used well. Also, if you booked a reading with me and there's nothing to worry about, I'm going to be home to do your reading. If you bought any tea, it's a little hold on the tea because I physically grow and make the tea. However, bear with me, family. Bear with me. This was very, very unexpected situation, and we're just going with the flow right now. Okay, so I really appreciate it. You will get your product. Okay. All right. So now let's tap into today's lecture, guys. This one is called "Phantoms of a Past Ghost: Dream State Training Back to Reality, Emotional Body Cleared." So I first kind of want to just explain to you guys about your dreams. So I'll give you a quick tip on how I know which realities I'm in right now, or how I know which webs or which internets that my consciousness is spinning itself through. It's based on my dreams. So depending on the type of dreams you're having, right? Now this is my own synchronicities and signs and experiences, and I'm just sharing. I'm not saying that this is the only way. I'm just saying that this is what I currently hold the awareness to, and it could either help you or you can use it, for your own self. All right, so dream state training. What is dream state training? A lot of us are, since we're in the simulations of the Earth game cycles called life, we actually cycle ourselves through certain simulations and training simulations when we go to sleep. So there's a lot more occurring and happening when you go to sleep at night than you think. The actual soul body, the astral body, the emotional body, the bulk of the casual body is actually sourced out into its different realities. And it goes to these different timelines, and it lives out these parallel experiences of itself as the soul is always learning. So the physical body may appear as that it goes to sleep or whatever, right? But it's an illusion that you never sleep, right? We never sleep, right? And so they tell you that in the Bible when they say God don't sleep. Okay, so now remember I told you guys that there's three things you need in order to fully complete the cycle of Earth life games, right? Games. And so that is, you got to know who you are, you got to know where you came from, and you got to know where you're headed. Okay, this is the key. That's what you need to know, right? You just need to know, even if it's not what everybody else talking about, long as it's your truth. That's all that matters, right? All right, long as it's your narrative. Okay, so now the emotional body has to be cleared, right? So we have to go through a cycle of filtration, and we have to literally filter all our emotions from the ethereal body, right? And then because the ethereal body is the next body closest to the physical body, so that body holds a lot of memory, and then we actually switch. Sometimes that body gets shedded like a snake in the skin. Sometimes when the snake gets its new body, it shares that old body. So it's just like that, right? The ethereal body, we have to clear. Once we clear it, it sheds, and then that's when we get a higher level of an emotional body. Okay, so the emotional body has to be cleared. Now, here's the thing. How do we clear the emotional body upon, exiting the matrix, or upon, ending or finishing the life cycle Earth games? we have to basically do it in a dream state, because the subconscious mind is so deep, it's so vast, it's so long, like it's so just never ending. And there's always like some memories and some experiences and some emotions that have to be moved. So how can you tell where you are in the system, or in the simulation, or in the matrix, or wherever you want to call it, right, in the life, your dreams? If you're having a dream and you are still dreaming of basically experiences of people you know, like this could be old friends, this could be people you don't even talk to no more, but like, old family members, this could be people you cut off, these could be people that never really liked you, you know what I'm saying, but y'all was friends for some time, and you like, why they even here? Like, so once you basically are still seeing these type of people and still experiencing these type of moments, what is the dreams is what is happening is when you start seeing these familiar faces or whatever, this is you doing your dream state training. When you're doing your dream state training, it just appears to be an image, right? Your soul body is actually clearing or filtering out the emotions by way of seeing it as a visual, right? By seeing it as an image. So that's why the dreams, they're playing out like, they're playing out like movies, they're playing out like plays and things like that. So once you start seeing people you don't recognize, people you don't know, once you start feeling the awareness of you not being the self that you are on this present timeline, now you're actually venturing into the future possibilities. Now you're actually getting a taste of what could be, right? Or that what is on another particular timeline. All right, so that's a great tip. I learned that, in dream state training, and so that's how you can really venture on where you're at on your path. All right, so symptoms of a past ghost. So first and foremost, before we go any further, I want you guys to trust in your ability and your capability to be the L within you, right? The L is also the 70, which is also the 90 degrees, the right angles and right timing. Now, this is important, and what we're going to do in this lecture, we're going to uncover the secrets of the mirror multiverse realities, and how certain dates and events in the physical trigger particular past life memories and parallel realities based on a soul core signature and its ancestral genetics. And these genetics, they can be physical family member genetics, but they can also be star ancestor genetic makeup as well, right? So everything is a code and made out of numbers, right? And you can actually use numbers to access you can actually use angel numbers to access ancient wisdom and subconscious memories of your core signature. Why is it important to know your core signature? And, why is it so important to know, like, this side of yourself? Well, simply because this is who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? You are your core signature at its finest, right? All right, so the tip I just gave you about using the angel numbers to access ancient wisdom, everybody has or is holding ancient wisdom and memories from their core signature or their soul body. Now, you can access these memories with certain type of awareness, but I found the quicker way to do it, and I found out the pattern that was occurring. So there is the pattern that's occurring, and what's happening is the actual date and the time, right? The dates and times, they actually are trigger codes. So times and dates are trigger codes, and with the right awareness, they grant access into a core signature thoughts and memories. So this is a great idea for you to try or practice to see if you can find out your core signature. Find out who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ultimately important. I'll give you an example of what I mean by this, what I'm saying. So, for example, let's say that there's a child who's 7 years old. This child's parents just got their final divorce court date. This is on 4/11/1992. And now the dad has come to the house to get his stuff and move into a hotel at 1:11 p.m. on 4/11/1992. that date and that time has now created a trigger or an emotional code which overlays the core signature with a particular personality input. So now that child gonna be acting all like every time this date comes up, this child may start to act out. Every time one comes around, this child may start to feel abandoned. You know what I'm saying? So it activates these personality traits and these personality inputs. And this is important because the core signature gets buried in all of the emotional overlays. And this is how it becomes a phantom ghost. So the phantom ghost of the core signature is a representation of dead memory. And it's only dead memory because it's not getting any life. It's not getting any life. The reason why it's not is because every time the person reincarnates back into the system or is dropped back into they lose their memories of who they really are even more. So instead of us supposed to just come down, live the life, answer the soul's calling, do all the work and all the missions and everything, a lot of souls are coming in and they're just getting recycled and recycled and recycled again. So my whole goal and motive is to basically introduce ideas and thoughts and concepts that eliminate the need to reincarnate or that erases the idea of karma, right? You see what I'm saying? Because ignorance is the only sin, right? Ignorance is the only sin. And so what happens is when you're in these states or these dream state training, your soul is training. So at night, it's a process. It's an absolute process. So for example, I'm gonna use myself. Now, I've been having some dreams recently, but they've been dreams that are past life dreams. I know they're past life dreams because I know the energy. So I'm like, what the heck? But these past life dreams are activating ancient wisdom within me. They're activating ancient thoughts within me that I would have never been able to access unless I was in a situation that I'm in now. So that's what I mean by sometimes the physical dates and the physical times and physical events, they trigger different realities or they trigger different emotional codes within you. And these certain emotional codes, they activate, they open, or they access hidden personalities or your core signature thoughts and its memories. Now, I only got 15 minutes to kind of drop the gold. You feel me? And this lecture, I want you to sit with it. I want you to meditate. I want you to get some numbers, find out some numbers that maybe mean a lot to you. And I want you to find out, ask yourself why these numbers mean this much to me. You feel what I'm saying? Or ask it to reveal to you it's your core soul signature, right? Ask your core signature to reveal itself to you. Connect more with your core signature self. This is ultimately gold because you actually need this information in order for you to exit the program, all right? It's really about gaining cosmic citizenship at this point, family. The core signature doesn't have to be a phantom or, a past ghost anymore, right? So how do I know? I know I changed timelines, but the timeline I changed to right now, and I'm still dreaming past experiences, past life. Now remember, the past does exist, but the past is also parallel. So past lives are identical to parallel lives, right? And so you can access, as per the law of parallel
1 minute remaining.
As per the law of parallel experience, you can access any core signature or any aspect or any time, space continuum, and you can get information from that self, and you can basically integrate it in with your now self, and then that's going to bring you more into wholeness. So I hope this lecture was able to enlighten somebody today. I want y'all to be safe out there. If you would like to support and contribute to the lawyer fees in any way, my cash app is $divinemoira. All the links is in the description. I love y'all. Peace. Thank you. Don't worry. If you bought any service, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. And I love y'all. I'm out.